It's been nearly 6 years since a new 3D Mario game released and I am fuming. I've been sat here on my chair, waiting for Super Mario Wii Multiversus Battlegrounds 2 now for ages. The last entry in the Super Mario Wii Multiversus Battlegrounds series was Super Mario Odyssey, released on October 27th, 2017. This Goomba stomping, turtle killing, genocide havocing game was bigger than the king's coronation, and still to this day has a dedicated community of players, including me. Just like Breath of the Wild, I played this game so fast that I gave Sonic a run for his money.
That's no good.
It took me just 2 days to say Mario the Goat no cap to each NPC in the game, and this is great and all, but where is that new experience?
So awesome.
Sure, we got 3D All-Stars Collection, but that was just strange. The way they handled that release was marvelous, actually, charging AAA prices for some arcade games that came with soundtracks, and only actually selling the game for a few months, thanks Nintendo. Then of course you have your big boy, Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury. That name is way too long, Nintendo. Besides that, this game is great, and arguably my second favourite Mario experience behind the beast itself, but we'll get to them soon. The introduction of Bowser's Fury, a separate story that focuses on the red Italian fighting a big paint blob that spins, was a fantastic addition and was surprisingly a very fun adventure that didn't overstay its welcome. But let's be real here, this came out in 2021, that's already 2 years old, and on top of that, it's a port of the original 10-year-old game. Where is the new 3D Mario? No, I didn't play Mario Golf, and no, I did not play the second Mario Minions game. We haven't had an announcement in decades. Look, I understand that making games is hard, I'm not a walnut, but us Mario fans have been frothing out their mouth, just waiting and waiting, sat on our chairs. I thought back to when I was a small ball of plasma in my mom's womb hearing about the DS release, and I popped out, ran to Tesco and bought one for myself. That's a true story, by the way, seriously. When I got my hands on my second console, the Nintendo Wii, I was greeted with Super Mario Galaxy. This was the game of all time, and has some of the greatest levels in gaming history. Gusty Garden, Sweet Sweet, Toy Time, and Slingpod Galaxy. Fuck Slingpod Galaxy. But then, like the heavens had just opened in front of me, Super Mario Galaxy 2 was announced. The game of all time had just been overtaken by what was soon to become the best Mario adventure to date. Galaxy 2 has been universally praised time and time again, and I doubt my contribution to that statement will make any more difference. But it's my video, I say what I want. This game was and is everything to me. It took everything about the first game and transformed it into something better. The levels were bigger, the gameplay was more refined, and there were more power-ups than ever before. This for me was the peak. A peak so far up that gaming companies should just stop altogether. I'm looking at you, EA, stop making the same game every year, I don't care. Now that we're coming up to the 13th anniversary of the game, I just think, how long does Nintendo have to make the next game? It's an obvious money machine for them. I mean, just look at their sales of all the 3D Mario games, they've all done incredible. Dance Dance Revolution Mario Mix? What the fuck is this? Back to the topic at hand, where is my mustachioed plumber man? I miss him. I know Nintendo has been working hard on Zelda, the new Pikmin game that looks okay, and Metroid Prime, which honestly is never going to come out. But please, the fans are hungry. We got the Mario movie, which, jokes aside, was fantastic. I had a smile on my face from start to finish, and the Rainbow Road scene is the hardest racing scene since Cars. And Chris Pratt has now arguably become a top 3 actor for me. Seriously, watch both of these movies. I just want the new game. It probably won't come out until the next Nintendo console, the Nintendo, and that's okay, because I trust that whatever they are working on in there, it will turn out to be another holy grail of gaming. In the meantime, I'm going to sit on my chair and play Tears of the Kingdom. Bye bye.